We're 3 hours away from the first presidential debate of 2020. And here's a live look at Cleveland, Ohio. President Trump and the Democratic candidate Joe Biden will take center stage inside that building later tonight.
The two candidates are set to appear in 3 debates over the course of the next 4 weeks, but all eyes are on tonight's 90-minute showdown. Expected hot topics include a recent report on the president's tax returns, the COVID-19 pandemic, the Supreme Court, and race and violence in U.S. cities.
Kelly Grossfield spoke with political experts from across the Tri-Cities today who told her what to expect tonight.
From nationwide protests to the COVID-19 pandemic and the recent Supreme Court nomination, you can expect all those topics to be touched on in tonight's debate. The first of 3 debates with less focus on what will be discussed, but how it will be discussed.
Trump has painted Biden as though he is a weak candidate or that he might be a little senile. So everyone's going to be watching to see, is Biden a strong debater? How does he do up against Trump? And then how does Trump respond to any kind of information that Biden gives?
Early voting is underway already in a few states, with many already casting their ballots without hearing the candidates go head-to-head first. Ballots, another issue expected to be brought up.
There has been a lot of concern about, will the post office be able to deliver absentee ballots?
This debate's important for those still undecided in this election.
6% of voters are still making up their minds. So those are the ones who will be sure to tune in tonight.
But for others who have made up their minds, watching will only further solidify their choice for president.
It's going to, one, confirm what a lot of American voters already believe about the respective candidates on both sides of the aisle.
There are a lot of people who have their minds made up about who they're going to vote for, but I do think a strong showing by either candidate can affect things in the margins and can affect things down the ballot.
No matter who you're voting for, Professor Daryl Carter says what truly matters is that you get out and vote.
As a country, there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. And regardless of what these two men do tonight, the American people need to take it upon themselves to be a part of the solution and not the problem.
In Johnson City, Kelly Grossfield, News Channel 11.
Tonight's debate set for 9 o'clock at Case Western University there in Cleveland, Ohio, and you can watch it live tonight on News Channel 11 and on ABC Tri-Cities.